We start at the White House, where President Donald Trump says he has selected a design for the Golden Dome missile defense system to protect the country against any attacks. President Trump said the futuristic missile shield should be operational in about 3 years and announced $25 billion in initial funding for the plan, adding that it could eventually cost a total of around $175 billion.
In the campaign, I promised the American people that I would build a cutting-edge missile defense shield to protect our homeland from the threat of foreign missile attack. And that's what we're doing. Today, I'm pleased to announce that we have officially selected an architecture for this state-of-the-art system that will deploy next-generation technologies across the land, sea, and space, including space-based sensors and interceptors. This design for the Golden Dome will integrate with our existing defense capabilities and should be fully operational before the end of my term. So we'll have it done in about 3 years. I'm also pleased to report that the One Big Beautiful Bill will include $25 billion for the Golden Dome to help construction get underway. That's the initial sort of a down deposit. And we have probably, you're talking about, General, we're talking about $175 billion total cost of this when it's completed.
Now, just days after returning to the Oval Office in January, President Trump put forth his intention for the system that is aimed at countering next-generation aerial threats, including ballistic and cruise missiles from land, sea, and even space.
Once fully constructed, the Golden Dome will be capable of intercepting missiles even if they are launched from other sides of the world and even if they are launched from space. And we will have the best system ever built. As you know, we helped Israel with theirs, and it was very successful, and now we have technology that's even far advanced from that.
The president also announced that U.S. Space Force General Michael Gutlein would lead the program. He added that even Canada wants to be a part of it and that Washington will work with Ottawa on the pricing.
This afternoon, I'm also announcing that I will appoint, very importantly, General Gutlein to lead the ambitious new effort as the direct reporting program manager for the Golden Dome. Very talented man, and I'm very honored to have been the one that helped to have really created Space Force. Canada wants to be a part of it, which be, fairly small expansion, but we'll work with them on pricing. We'll be dealing with them on pricing. They know about it very much. They've asked to be a part of it, actually. They've asked us to be a part of it. I think it's something that is great. If you can afford to do it, we can afford to do it.
Now, speaking alongside President Donald Trump, U.S. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth said the Golden Dome will be a game changer for America.
Ultimately, this right here, the Golden Dome for America, is a game changer. It's a generational investment in the security of America and Americans. Mr. President, you said we're going to secure our southern border and get 100% operational control after the previous administration allowed an invasion of people into our country. President Reagan 40 years ago cast the vision for it. The technology wasn't there. Now it is, and you're following through to say we will protect the homeland from cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, hypersonic missiles, drones, whether they're conventional or nuclear.
Golden Dome is being designed using both terrestrial and space-based technologies, and it aims to create a network of satellites to detect, track, and potentially intercept rockets and missiles. The plan's name stems from Israel's Iron Dome air defense system that has intercepted thousands of short-range rockets and projectiles since it went into operation back in 2011. The 2022 Missile Defense Review pointed to growing threats to the United States from both Russia and China. In fact, last month, Beijing and Moscow slammed the Golden Dome plan and called it deeply destabilizing. They said it risked turning space into a battlefield. Pentagon officials have long warned, however, that existing American systems have not kept pace with new missile technology designed by Russia and China. Both these countries also maintain anti-satellite capabilities, and Washington has accused both of deploying offensive space systems that could disable American satellites. However, even Democrats have voiced concern over the procurement process and the involvement of President Trump's buddy Elon Musk, as his company SpaceX has emerged as a frontrunner along with two others to build key components of the system. For now, President Trump has put forth a clear vision for the Golden Dome, but with concerns building both at home and abroad, will this mega defense plan face hiccups? We'll continue to get you all the updates.
At Firstpost, we are choosing to hold on to accuracy. That means we won't always be first. We may not get you your breaking alert, but what you will get is what we owe you, and that is the truth. Verified, checked, and cross-checked. We rely on sources and verified ones. After all, that's what separates a journalist from a loudspeaker. But sometimes even we miss a beat, and when we do, we will tell you. Like yesterday, we ran visuals from a registered news agency. That visual turned out to be fake, so we are taking accountability. And from now on, we will cite the source of every visual, every picture, every video that you see on Firstpost will have a source mentioned. That is our commitment to you. We will wait, we will verify, we will ask again, and only then will we tell you. No noise, no panic, just the facts. Because right now, that is what the country needs most.